Hey guys, I was just sitting here and I was just going through the year and I seen, that a lot of good things have been done and that is that is a valuable thing when you look at all the good that's been done, all the people you have met and things of that nature. But I've also come to realize the scenario of people not keeping that energy, right? This is what I mean, right? Throughout this year, we've seen people be accused of doing something, and we've seen people's energy on a high, like it's on 1 million. But then when that situation comes to where the accused have been vindicated, everybody sulks or hides, and well, not everybody, some of the people, and then they turn around and they give you this low subpar apology, right? That's the energy. That's not the same energy you gave when somebody accused somebody, right? For example, when the lady supposedly got hit in the head with the brick by the man, and everybody was in an uproar. Yeah, men don't take care of women. Men don't do this. Men don't do that, right? And then y'all find out it was all a ruse. It was a lie. That energy wasn't kept to apologize. As a matter of fact, that energy was put on mute, turned off. Why? Because we can't seem to take care of a truth, right? For example, we I've seen, me personally, in my life, I've seen people love those that has harmed them. They gave them that high energy of love, that high energy of tolerance, the high energy of patience, right? They'll give that to the one that harmed them, whether it's in a relationship or a marriage or a friendship, what have you, an association, a partnership, whether it's business or even on YouTube. I've seen that energy, right? But when that one that wants to help them, the one that wants to show that, hey, there's another direction to a situation, that energy has found its way to be not guided in that person's in that person's way. And to be honest, some people might say this is an emotional an emotional aspect or an emotional concept to keeping that energy. But tell me when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going through a person. Well, I've seen this through my personal eyes, right? How could you love somebody that harmed you and hurt you, but because you know that you've been hurt and you know that you wasted your time with people, the one that's trying to help you get away from that hurt or that pain, you want to turn that energy down because they want you to see that your vision of a thing is possible if you guide it towards the right person. But we have to do the work of maintaining said energy, right? For me, I love the fact that I do the things that I do. I love the fact that I have encouraged people. I have put a different perspective out there, and I know I'm keeping it on the eye because when I say I understand the things that I am witnessing or observing, and it's just a sad attribute that there are people that don't know how and when to keep that energy up. Keep that energy of patience up. Keep that energy of compassion up. You are compassionate to the person that gets gets attacked for doing something wrong. But when an innocent person comes through, it's mum mouth energy, meaning, oh, I feel so bad for that person. Y'all rather defend the ones that are hurting than helping the ones that are healing or trying to heal. That's a wrong. That energy needs to be consistent. But it seems like we stagnate that energy towards the ones that actually needs the energy, right? Because if they're doing the right thing, they shouldn't be getting the wrong energy. We have been consistently giving the wrong energy, the right energy to the wrong person, right? There are people out here willing to do the work to improve a situation and to improve a people, to improve the surroundings, whether it's in real life, whether it's on on these apps that the social media apps, and we just have to ask ourselves, why don't we keep that energy? We have constantly kept the energy of attacking people, right? We attack people to the consistency of we'll break somebody down. Why are we not keeping this energy when it's time to build up? We have the energy to destruct, but not the energy to construct. I never understood that aspect. I was just sitting out here thinking about that and said, let me put this on video to see if I'm the only one that's feeling that way, right? I I will not never I have never given up on the fact that things can change, right? Sometimes I've been told that my compassion is is good, but only for those that really want to receive it, right? And if that's the energy that I'm putting out there, it doesn't seem to be reciprocated by the masses. And by the masses, I mean, not millions of people, but it seems like the airwaves that I touch, the people that I'm surrounded by, it may not be received by the majority, the majority of the people around me, maybe. I might be tripping, yeah. But we have to find a way to keep that energy where it's at, so that way we can we can see that somebody is really genuine, right? I try my best to be a genuine person. I try my best to keep the energy on high, and a lot of the times I've been wrong. Some might say I've been hurt, right? Because I've given energy, I've given time, and I've given energy to people that really needed it, right? And as soon as they got it, they disappeared. Where was that energy when you didn't have any? Now that I gave you some gas, I guess, to go on with your everyday life, you forgot where you got the gas from. I, I I am a person that I truly try to keep that same energy. My question is, how is it being reciprocated? Why is it not a consistency of a give and take? We see more people take than they do give, and the givers seem to be losing all of this energy and being left on the side of the road of not being relevant, but the road of being consistent. It seems like nobody wants to be on that road of consistency. But as soon as they see a straggler, they'll drive right on by. What is your rush? What is your reason for not giving that energy back? But you'll give that energy to somebody that really doesn't need that energy. It seems like the world is full of hate and well, not hate, dislike, distrust, discredited. We find we find people that that wants one thing, or they say they want a thing, and then as soon as they start building on that thing, as soon as they start to construct, right? they find this brand new energy to find the wrongest thing in that situation of construction and try to implode it. Where's the consistency? Where's the energy that we had when you first started? Where is the energy of the motivation that made you begin your journey in the first place? I am asking that because I am seeing more pains than promises. I am seeing more negative than positive, right? I am saying this because as much as we want to build something, we are destroying. How do we keep this energy? How do we keep that same energy? That is my question to whoever hears this. That is my question to whoever is understanding my question. How do we build instead of destroying? How do we keep that energy of making a better place than, you know, making it worse? Right? I believe that my energy consists of me helping instead of hurting. Have I hurt some people before? More than likely I did. Right? And this is why, sometimes I would ask, well, what am I doing wrong? I love the constructive criticism, even sometimes the destructive criticism, because the energy for me is to make myself a better person, make myself a better attribute, a resource than a liability. So I'm just trying to figure out why this energy is not being kept throughout you know everyday society, right? And like I said, people may say, this is an emotional conversation, and maybe it is, because the sadness, which is an emotion, is that we have the greatest people in the world, right? We surround ourselves. We've been around people that have great attributes, and the energy that they give that we have seen, it may be given to someone somewhere else that don't deserve it. But we find a new energy to destroy somebody because, oh, they view this way, or they don't understand what they're saying. Well, give me the energy to help me to understand what's right and what's wrong. Give me the energy that shows that we can overcome this. Give me the energy that keep that energy that says, that we're an adults. We are adults, and that we can come to a conclusion and work things through instead of just bickering and have arguments behind the scenes or behind somebody's back or whatever have you. What happened to the energy that we started with? Where's the energy? Maybe because you know I'm in. I've been on the app for a year and things like that. It I'm an infant to this relevancy that is called YouTube. Maybe so, but I'm asking, where is the energy? I believe that my all of my content that I've put out under this title is pretty consistent. The energy is always there. It's not about me. It's about helping somebody. Do I get a reward out of it? Absolutely. I get the joy of making a difference. That's the energy I want. I want the energy of the joy that somebody understood what I said and it made sense to them and they apply it and it works for them. It's not about me being right, right? I say this all the time. It's about it being right. The it being that there's room for improvement. There's room for growth. There's room to maintain that energy that got you going in the first place. You don't have to alternate it and put it in another area to where it becomes bad energy. Your energy, your intent was, if it was meant to be constructive in the first place, maintain that energy. Don't become destructive because the ways of the world has told you to do so. That's not a good thing to do. And, you know, I'm I'm just waiting to hear. Maybe I'll get some input into am I being correct with a thing, or am I viewing things in that aspect? And maybe there'll be a part two to this thing, right? But you guys could tell me, why is the energy? Why are we not keeping that energy? That's the question for me of the day. And I don't understand how we can give the energy to the hurt, but not to the ones that need to be helped. I never understood that. If we're trying to keep that energy of becoming encouraging, how do we get to the energy of discouragement? And if you see that, if your energy is there, why are you not trying to help the discouraged? And you're worried about, and you want to give that energy to the discourager. These are the things that I'm asking. Maybe I'm a little bit off. You guys can tell me, am I being objective, or is this just a rant, or however you view it? That's just it in a nutshell. Y'all can tell me, uh, you know, what y'all think. Leave a comment. In the meantime, in between time, when I do hear from you, if I hear from you, I hope that my energy is in the right place.